Steve. Steve is calling again.
Oh, hello. 1 second. Let me just sort this out.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm walking I'm literally outside in the middle of London. I'm just on my lunch break, actually.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, so this is weird. Yeah, hey.
What's happening?
I just wanted to ask you, you may have noticed from my, because I was tweeting a lot last night about your commentary on End of Ava.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I finally got around to watching it last night. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I learned loads because I never really, I kind of watched Ava, and I wasn't really the sort to kind of go on forums, looking into the deep stuff, or I didn't have people to, discuss it with, so it was just kind of, there was lots I just kind of forgot about, and yeah, so it was quite interesting, and I never knew, there was an alternative to Come Sus a Todd that was never used, so that was interesting.
Yeah. It's an interesting song. I'm glad they didn't pick it, but it's interesting.
Yeah, so my question is, have you ever thought about, besides doing commentaries for movies, have you ever thought of, I don't know, say, an episode of Lost that you really like, doing a commentary on that, because I know you mentioned Lost a lot, you're quite a big fan of it, so, maybe the finale or something like that you might want to do a commentary on.
I was actually debating, the finale. I actually really was. That's a good idea.
I think it would be a good idea. I'd love to.
Well, I'm glad to hear that from another person, because I wasn't sure if anyone would care,
Is there anything do you have a list of three or a list of one or two movies that you think of doing next, or?
I know I'm gonna do Prometheus next.
Oh, cool.
And then after that, I don't know. Maybe I'll do the Lost thing. Maybe I'll do 2001: A Space Odyssey or something, or I don't know, one of the Planet of the Apes movies or something. I don't know. Whatever would be fun. Yeah.
Well, I look forward to, if the Lost thing happens, I look forward to any of the commentaries, really.
Sweet.
Pretty cool.
Awesome.
So, and I also agree with you on the some amount of sleep is better than none.
Yeah, right?
Because you end up not only, because if you don't sleep at all and you power through, then you just feel a bit crazy. If you get 2 hours sleep, you feel, you retain your sanity, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the thing is, if I stay awake, I'll have a second wind, and I'll function, but my brain isn't working. I don't maybe feel going to sleep necessarily, but my brain, won't compute things. It just, you're just baked. It's just done. Yeah,
coming from someone that experiences insomnia a lot, I can definitely recommend a few hours of sleep.
Really? Now, really, has insomnia been a thing with you, a thing for a long time, or have you just?
Over the years, there's just periods where I have it for a few weeks, and I go a bit crazy. And it's
really?
It's not necessarily I can't really pin it down on anything specific, because I don't feel people say, oh, it's stress and all that sort of stuff, but it's nothing is different from any other day. I just maybe it's a seasonal thing, or I don't know, but it's the thing I hate about insomnia is not maybe I should do. I hate the whole lying awake.
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off more than actually just being exhausted is just that thought, the being awake at night where nothing is happening.
Yeah.
So maybe I should do what you do and just say fuck it and just start working on stuff, or just playing a video game and just.
That's that. I had that problem a lot. I never really had full. I'm not going to say I had insomnia, but I would constantly lay awake at night. I would always be thinking about stuff. I would just be considering this, or I want to work on this, or I want to do this. I would just think about that stuff. For me, how I got through it was just, staying up, working on something until I could not function. I'm getting so tired, I can't work on it, and then pass out. And that's how, I've had to stick to that.
Because what I do is I end up thinking, right, here's like 50 different things I can try to make it so that I'll like relax and go to sleep, and I end up just focusing on it so much that it's just like, what's the point? I'll go for a walk to clear my head. I'll try, people say like a warm glass of milk and all that shit. It's like it never does anything.
No, that stuff doesn't work. Yeah.
It's only like twice in my life have I had like insomnia where it's like been for a few weeks, and it does really just like completely take a toll on your like psyche. Like it's not good. But I've always been told the best thing for insomnia is like antihistamines.
Oh, really?
For some reason, that they end up just sort of relaxing you a bit. So I'm the king of insomnia.
Damn.
The thing that was funny is I went to this. It was actually when I was in San Francisco. I went to because I still wasn't sleeping, and I went to get a massage, and the woman was like kind of a bit like a hippie.
Yeah.
And she told me, I was like telling her I have like problems sleeping, frequently. She went, well, what I like to do is I like to put an amethyst on my forehead, and that helps me sleep.
What?
And I had to try and not laugh. I just went, oh right, cool, amethyst.
Huh.
Just like,
wow. It'd be funny if you tried that and you immediately passed out.
Yeah, and I started like going to them, hey guys, you need to check this out. Like, get an amethyst and put it on your forehead. Like, seriously, everyone will like be scared of like what's happened to Steve.
Yeah, there's a place in the desert down here, near Joshua Tree, which it's just a big desert community. Whatever. If you keep going, at the end there's a. There is a whatchamacallit, some kind of domed house there that's really spiritual and stuff. It's supposed to, like, the guy who owned it said that aliens could communicate to the building and stuff like that because it was shaped a certain way. I mean, they're kind of nuts out there. But they have a thing, they say that, like, if you have trouble sleeping or you're worried or you this, that, whatever, they have a thing there called a sound bath. And they have big bowls carved out of quartz, and they just like rub a brush over the rim of it, and it just starts to go. Like it's just a ringing noise, and they just keep doing it to more and more of these quartz bowls until it gets louder and louder, and they say that it cleanses you of the things that trouble you, and also alien activity and alien life can communicate to you and like heal you. So you might want to go there.
So whereabouts is that? Where is it?
Way out in the desert past Joshua Tree. It's like if you go to LA, it's probably like 3 hours into the desert away from LA.
LA.
Yes. And I did see it. People in the chat are saying, did I see it on the Travel Channel? Yes, I did. I absolutely did. But I heard about it in other places, too. I heard about it from people who had been there. But that was,
Oh, cool.
Anyway, so you need to go there. Go get a sound bath. Obviously, you got too much sound all over you. You need to wash it off.
It's too much dirty sound.
Get a sound
it's
bath.
It's all like British garage music, I think. It's like a bit of dirty.
Yeah, that stuff clings to you.
I had one other question.
Yeah.
And it's related to, so obviously I planned on coming to game days again this year, but I don't want to obviously do the same thing that I did last year. Like, I don't want to just go to Disneyland, go home. So obviously I like to make it into like a bit of a trip.
Yeah.
And I was considering San Diego. Would you think that's a good idea to go to San Diego for a few days? And I'm trying to think of somewhere else to go, like after game days, like travel. Maybe I might go to Las Vegas. I don't know. I'm trying to just sort of think of places to go because I just want to make it because it's a long time to get over there. That when I'm traveling for like 10 or 11 hours on a plane, you lose so much time that I'm like. Yeah. I always like to go for about 2 weeks in total before I have to come back. So I'm just kind of thinking of destinations to go to. Yeah,
I think that's a good idea. San Diego, I think you could get a few great days out of it. I like living here, but I don't know I don't think there's tons and tons to do just as a visitor. I mean, there is, but I think you could do it in a few days. So maybe a few days here, and Vegas is another I highly recommend. But again, that's probably I enjoy Vegas for 3 days. Like for 3 days, it's the best place in the world. You're going. You know, I don't know what you're into. You know, whatever. I don't really drink or gamble that much, but.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll gamble a little and, you know, whatever. It's kind of fun. Some people get really into it. But even if you're not, you know, you maybe check it out, whatever. And then you're seeing shows. You're going here. Whoa, this place is crazy. You're going over here. It's awesome for 3 days. And then I feel like on the fourth day, you'll be like, okay, I got to get the hell out of here.
Well, like, I mean, the thing is, I find that when you go on holidays, like, you kind of, your mind works completely different, and you're like so open to so many different things that you wouldn't normally that you wouldn't normally try to go out of your way to do, because you're just like, well, you know, I'm in another country, let's do this. But yeah, I also learned from my last vacation, like going to San Francisco and stuff, that shorter is better, because I was there for quite a long time, and it's like, I mean, I did have stuff to do, but it's kind of like, if you're traveling on your own, I feel like you just want to like short bursts of places to keep you stimulated, and you're like, you know. So yeah, I think I might go to like several places just for a few days. Yeah. If I have the money.
I think that's cool.
So that's the plan.
What's that in the background? Is that Big Ben or what?
No, there's it's one of the buildings of the university that I work at. It's just doing the ding dong because it's midday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was just being a dumb, you know, that was a dumb Yankee joke.
Yeah, and I obviously I didn't catch on the joke because Brits don't have a great sense of humor.
No, that's not true. But yeah, you should check out some stuff in LA too.
I went there before.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I don't know. For me to go to LA again, it would have to be with like a bunch of people.
Yeah.
To get like a different experience.
I don't like LA. There's great things tucked away in it, but I hate the place. I just don't.
Yeah, like I was talking to someone online, and who was like visiting London from California, and I said, I was there recently, and I said I went to LA and San Francisco, and he said, what did you think? And I said, well, LA was a piece of shit. And he's like, what? But the parties, you know? And I was like, yeah, well, I'm on my own. I'm just like, yeah. I mean, I guess it would be different. Well, anywhere is different if you go with a group of people, but
yeah, there's stuff to do in LA. I mean, you could find ways to make it fun, but whatever.
Yeah, I felt it was just like, I don't know. It didn't do much for me. San Francisco was much more interesting and stuff like that. Yeah. And, obviously Disneyland was the best part.
Yeah, I'm in San Francisco for probably a week every year, and when we do like game developers conference and stuff like that, and I love it for that week. I don't want to move there, but for that week, I'm like, yeah, I'm all about this. This is great, and then I'm ready to go. Like I enjoy it.
Yeah, I think a week is like an optimum time to go to San Francisco.
Yeah.
You mentioned Euro Game Days. I'm looking forward to that because one, it's strange. I've never been to Paris before, so it's a good excuse to go to Paris. And I'm looking forward to see it. Like going to Disneyland sort of changed my complete perspective on the Disney like theme parks. Like before, I was just like, it just wasn't on my radar. Like, why do they have annual passes for this thing?
Yeah, no, totally.
And then I went and I was like, oh, I see. And now, I'm really looking forward to checking out Euro Disney.
Yeah.
And it'll be good seeing Rachel and Rhett, etc. again. I'm seeing Rachel in a few weeks. She's coming to London for her birthday, so I'm seeing Rachel then.
That's awesome. That's great.
Met a lot of cool people. Really good.
Yeah, well, that's always great to hear. Well, cool.
But I'll let you get off. I hope you get some sleep.
Hopefully, we'll see.
But take care.
All right, thanks again for the call. Take it easy, man.
Yeah.
See ya. Always a good call with Steve. Okay,